Hey everyone, welcome back to another movie review here on Dead Talk. Today I'm going to be heading out to the movies to see the long-awaited Bugonia. I purposely have not read or looked too much into this movie because I want to go into it as blind as possible, but I'm super excited because the reviews are just fantastic. So this movie is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. He is a Greek filmmaker and theater director. He has directed some other interesting, obscure films, such as The Killing of a Sacred Deer, Kinds of Kindness, and Poor Things. I haven't seen any of his other films. I've heard The Killing of a Sacred Deer is really good, so I think that's going to have to be on my watch list. But with that said, we're going to take off right now to go see Bugonia. I'm looking forward to going along on this ride. It is said to be somewhat of a horror film, but if you have not heard of it, I'm going to go ahead and give you just an update on what this movie is supposed to be about. So it's about these two conspiracy obsessed men who kidnap a CEO of a major company because they think she's an alien. And that's really all I know. So if you want to hear my review on this movie, then keep watching. I'm going to take off to the movies right now. And then we're going to sit in my car after and we're going to break it all down for you. No spoilers.
While they stay caught up in untruths, AT&T keeps the network. Right, Graham? When you compare...
Okay, guys, so I just got home. I was going to film as soon as I got in the car. In fact, I did. And after I reviewed it when I got home, it was just too dark. We changed the clocks on the West Coast. And so it was dark already at like 5:15. So I thought I would just come home, jump on here real quick, and give you guys my honest thoughts. So first of all, I want to say that I'm just an average moviegoer. I like to do reviews on movies. I love to share my opinion. I think it's important because with horror is subjective depending on the viewer. And so I like to hear different viewpoints. You know, I don't like to hear, the status quo, oh, I love that movie. Or I like raw, real reviews on how people really feel about things. And I think when you come from a critic's perspective, especially if you're a deep thinker, which is not who I am. I don't go into a movie wanting to really sit and look at, the way that the editing is done. And yeah, I pay attention to that stuff, but that's not why I go see it. I'm not a paid critic. I'm just your average moviegoer that wants to give an average opinion on what a movie did for me. And I think that's important because it's going to help us know whether we should put our money and stakes in something that we're either going to regret or we're going to like. And so someone is going to appreciate this review. Okay, so with that said, I do want to say right off the bat, this genre of horror is not my favorite. It really isn't. My favorite is anything supernatural, psychological thrillers, those type of horrors. Do I like a good slasher movie? Yes, like Your Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, like all the classics. I love those. However, I've never been a fan of horror movies that have to do with aliens. Like I just don't like it. I don't believe in aliens, and so it's just not something that gets me excited. However, with that said, I really wanted to see this movie because, one, the reviews were fantastic and there was something intriguing about it. Now, I didn't look too much into the movie. I knew the basics, obviously, what you can see from the previews. And then I watched a few YouTubers do a review on it. And it seemed that, most of the horror YouTubers that I follow enjoyed this movie. So I thought, all right, I need to give this movie a chance, whether I like alien movies or not. And I am just going to say that I did not like it at all. From the moment it started until the moment it ended, I hated everything about it. I hate to say that. Now, I hate it from the perspective of the storyline, the emotional roller coaster that it takes you on. I just wasn't a fan. However, the directing and the acting was fantastic. I mean, absolutely fantastic. And that is what I am going to say that I liked about the movie is the characters were believable. But the storyline was not believable to me. And I just did not enjoy it, to be honest. And so I walked out of the movie like, what did I just spend my money on? However, I do this because, again, I like to give others my perspective, and I want to help people know whether they should go see a movie or not, because it helps me. Those are the types of videos I like, and so I want to give that or pay that forward, per se. So if you are someone like me that doesn't enjoy the alien genre of horror, do not waste your money on this film. I promise you, you will not like it. If you do like, and I'm probably going to have haters in the comments, but I don't like any of the alien movies. I hated them all. Not a fan. Also, when it comes to aliens, like I said, like I don't really believe in them. But I can take a good, like, scary alien movie. Like The Fourth Kind, I liked that movie. And then there was another movie. I'll pop it up because I can't think of it right now. I have to look out for it. But it was an alien, like, thriller, scary movie, and I really enjoyed it. But those are the only two that I've ever liked. And so I went into this hopeful, with an open mind. And, you know, I'm glad I watched it to be able to share with viewers like yourself that might not like this type of horror to stay away. But also at the same turn to tell the people that do like this kind of horror, if you do, you're going to love this movie and it's going to take you on a wild ride. So with that said, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'm really trying to get this channel off the ground. I've had it for a few years and it is evolving with time. But now I want to really exploit it and make it a place where we can have discussions, healthy discussions about horror movies, thrillers, anything, you know, ghost, hauntings, anything that has to do with all genres of horror. I'm going to watch it just because I want to be able to give my honest opinion. And you just never know. One day I might be surprised. So thank you so much for coming, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.